Hello, Runescape fans. And hello, community. Um, in case you missed it, I have not been on. Um, I was supposed to do another boss yesterday, but I had a pretty rough night yesterday. I was supposed to do. Oh crap. Hold on a second. Another boss I'm getting feedback, so let me see what's going on. Yesterday. Oh crap. Hold on a second. Wow. Endless feedback. Isn't that awesome? Uh, I don't know what's going on. Wow. Endless feedback. Isn't that awesome? I don't know what's going on. Hmm. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Ah, I don't know what's happening. So, anyway, I don't know what's going on. I think I do know what's happening, actually. I think I'm double doing it. There we go. That'll take care of that. Um, anyway, um, I wanted to say welcome. I'm glad to have everybody here that's here. And, what the heck? This needs to go away. Can't even get to where I want to be. Oh, the fun of my life. Go me. Anyway, I didn't get on yesterday because I don't know if you could see it, but I've got bruises like all over the face. I got into a little fight. My mom's car. Now, what happened was I tripped in the driveway. My knees gave out. And then when my knee twisted, my hip gave out. And I ended up falling in the driveway and busting up. I fell into my mom's car and I busted up my face and I busted up my arms, like both arms. And this one's been broke before, so it's hurting. So, yeah, fun times. Um, I just, uh, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I was too sore I'm really still sore, but I was too sore yesterday after falling to get on. And I tell people that my mom's car reached out and smacked me because I seen that tail light coming at me and I just could not get out of the way. I couldn't dodge fast enough. So I think, yep, it's messed me up. This stupid thing. So I've got to move my picture and cover my bank. There we go. And you guys don't get to see my bank thing. Go me. I'm not sharing. I love you, but no. But in my last stream, I had such great people reach out to me that I counted it as a true blessing. And I could not tell people fast enough because it was just amazing. It gave me such confidence and such a ego boost to have wonderful people around that offered me good advice and um offered um offered great friendships and that. So yeah, what the heck? Crown of loyalty. Hey, I got a crown of loyalty. I don't know what it means, but I got one. Wow. Alrighty then. So, I'm going back to one of the other God Wars Dungeon 1 bosses. So, there we go. Now I can see a little better. Yes, my back yak looks like a unicorn because, you know, unicorns are the second best thing next to Pegasus. And just because it has wings does not mean it's a Pegasus, my dear sister. If it has a horn, it's still a unicorn. Yeah, my sister wants to argue with me about it. So I argue with her about it. What else am I going to do? She wants to argue. I'm kind of obligated. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Wait a minute. I didn't want to put that in. I wanted to put this one in because that one is almost done. And I'll put this in and put the sea turtles in. But yeah, you'll for those just joining, if you see the bruises, I don't know if you can see them, but if you see my bruises and stuff, my husband didn't beat me up, even though my mom said it would be funny if you told everybody that he did. Well, it would be funny, except for, the VA and anybody that's going to be like, you can't live with him anymore. Yeah, because he didn't. It's just, I'm a klutz. It's something that happens. Yeah, I'm a klutz. But yeah, my wonderful hubby's been trying to take care of me since I fell. He's seen it and he's like, I thought for sure you was going to have to go to the hospital. And I'm like, there ain't no way. I'll just call my doctor and be like, yep, I fell again. Put it in your records. No biggie. All right. So last time I was on, I turned in all of my papers that I could, my wrapping papers. And now I need to, no, not the home button. Not that button either. Oh, my land. Come on. I'm talking too much and not paying attention too much. Welcome to my world. So, all you people out there in Streamland, how are you doing today? Are you having a wonderful day? Did you have a wonderful day? I certainly hope so. You're not having an earthquake. You're in my bedroom. You're sitting on my bed. So when I move, it moves. I can't afford one of those expensive beds that don't move. That they set a wine glass on and your partner jumps up and down. Yeah, no. One, I don't have a wine glass. And two, my partner can't jump up and down. If he could, he certainly wouldn't be jumping up and down on the bed. So, yeah, whatever. But I can't afford one of them yet, so I'll get a wiggle when I wiggle. And I wiggle a lot. I talk with my hands, I talk with my mouth. You know, they kind of try to stay in sync with each other. What can I do? Come on, Jagex. Quit lollygagging. I only have the yak out for a certain amount of time. Um, but welcome to my stream. Welcome to my Runescape life. It's not the only thing I do, but it's the thing I do the most. Because let's face it, staying at home all the time by yourself kind of sucks. So let's fill it in with something else. Runescape. It's an escape that just happened to have runes. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I know I'm already full points. Welcome. Um, it's good to see you here. I don't know who's in the chat because, I did something and screwed up. I don't know what I did, but somehow I can't see who's in the chat now. And, c'est la vie, such is life. Don't worry, there's only very few Latin phrases I know, and that's only one of them. I mean, that's one of them. So I have like, I don't know, one or two more. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be. What's the other one? I know a couple more. But whatever. I'm lagging really bad in RuneScape, so Odd Wars Dungeons should be fun. We always like fun and exciting, right? Last time, I got and lost a Sarah sword less than a second. It was awesome. I was not paying attention, and I got the Sarah sword update to my diary, which is a plus. Oh, I also cut my hand or tore my hand up pretty good. But it's a plus that I got the Sarah sword update. But it's a minus because I lost the Sarah sword. Well, there went like 500K. I don't even know how much to go for. Yeah. And I was like, oh well, it happens. I was talking to a friend of mine today that I actually met on RuneScape. Pinky. I call her Pinky. But she has gone more, she has become more than a RuneScape friend. She's a real life friend. I've stayed at her house with her husband and her kids, and she's met my family. I've met her family. Oh, come on, Jagex. Let's go to God Wars already. She's met she's spoken to my husband. She hasn't met him because he doesn't leave the house anymore, and she has issues leaving the house. So, but she's become a real life friend, and with that, it's been a blessing. She has given me encouragement that I wouldn't have otherwise. So, but another friend of mine, Scott, was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to show her that you can have fun in God Wars Dungeons. And, you can beat the bosses. And there, finally. And she, I'm just trying to have fun while I show her how much fun bossing can be. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, for real, people. Anybody can boss. You just need a little bit of battle experience or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, come on. What is your prob? Anyway, yeah, it's bossing. I rather enjoy it now that Jagex has fixed it. it it's actually fun. And right now, this week, a couple times a year, they have free death. So this week, free death. I mean, you can't get much better than that. I'm just saying. We'll go on over here to Zammy's. Yeah. We've done Arma, we've done Sarah, so tonight we're going to do Zammy. And probably tomorrow morning I will do another one, a different one. And I should have brought an extra prayer pot, but whatever. Battle staves. Battle staves are always good. I don't even know what happened to them. There they are. So I leave this open, the loot box open, so that I can get pick up the stuff without moving around a bunch and sorting through it. I just pick up everything, then decide what I want to keep, what I don't, all that stuff. Let me call forth my, oh, I definitely want that junk. I mean, stuff. These are great for potions now. Jagex has finally made a decent use for them. But I was adding mine to my, one of them, the Draken medallion or Draken, whatever it was. I was adding it to that, and I did not realize that I didn't need to add that to that anymore, that I wanted to keep it for a potion. So, just so that you know, since necromancy come out, you're going to need this congealed blood for potions. Just telling you. Because I used mine on my Draken amulet, and yeah, that took care of that. And I could have had plenty of them. Hey, I'm better than halfway there, and haven't paid attention yet. But since I'm starting to get low on uh, food in my invent, then I might as well pick up some stuff. Ah, oh good, I couldn't pick that up. Nice. Drop that, don't need it. Definitely not that. No, quit picking up the same. I'll get it yet. There we go. Now, drop that, pick up shark. Yes! I am the master. No, I'm not. My computer, well, I kind of stole it from my mother. Actually, I just borrowed it indefinitely. I need to get a better computer so that I don't need those phones. I got plenty in the bank. But I need to get a better computer so that my better internet can process quicker. And you want to bring your upgraded gym bag. The only reason I can find to do the other thing. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. The only reason I can find to do well, one of the only reasons I can find to do whatchamacallit, um Yeah, I got enough to go in. I'm going in. Um, that one skill, dungeoneering. I hated that skill, but I loved the benefits. Such good benefits from it. Oh, okay. I'm good. Come on down. Let me see what's up. Because, I am a hoarder. If you have any doubts, take a look at my bank. Come on. Y'all know that that's going to happen. I'm going to hoard things. All right. I need to go in, whether or not I get to pick it up or not. Come on. There we go. Go in. Now, I need to turn my camera around so don't get dizzy. Hold on to your seatbelts. Ugh. I like to have all my lines straight. To have the camera angled makes me insane. I am OCD in the worst way. I'm sorry, it happened. Come on. These little gnats get in my face, and I'm like, ugh. What is that show? Ugh. One of my favorites. The one where the crudes. I love the crudes. Ugh. Um, I'm going to do instance encounter because, that's me. Uh-oh. Daggone it, they did have it free. Do I only get one free a week? That sucks. All right, back out I go. Wait a minute, who am I supposed to fight in there? Instanced encounter. KRILT. Well, if that don't sound like something. Eh, eh. Yay, one of my friends logged in. Look at them gang up on me. They're waiting. They're like, yeah, here she comes. Great big noob. I knew I should have kept some money. I just knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So take that. Oh, man. I missed it. Take it. Take it. Yay. Go me. Go me. Go me. It's not my birthday, but I'll take it anyway. Just saying. Great. Well, why am I running all over the place when there's stuff down here that I can kill easy? My character is so dumb sometimes. Not the brightest cookie in the light bulb drawer. And why in the world would a 1,000-year-old woman like me need a acne potion? Dude, I've got perfect skin on here. Oh, it's a quest thing. I don't know why they made it so that, you get it on here, but whatever. They pretty much do whatever they want to do, and that's that. So, if you're just joining us, welcome to my stream. If you've been here before, welcome back. I can be a little hard to take sometimes. So I do hope that we can become friends. If not, I'm just saying. If I'm hard to take, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. If you like what you see, follow. Tell your friends. Let's make more friends. Go me. It's not my birthday. You know, that sort of thing. I wish I could pick up all these imp hides. They make great outfits to um, disassemble. And why on earth is a mind rune something that, it's not that great of a drop, people? I only need 50K more. Let's put that over there and then pick this up. There we go. Crafting XP at the very minimum. Um, Welcome. Talk to me. I'll talk back. Ask my mom. She'll tell you I talk back. No, don't ask my mom. Yeah, because she will tell you I talk back. I don't want. Why are you running away over there? Come on. Pick up what you can. Pick it up. Pick it up. Good girl. No. Get back over close to the door. Dum dum. As soon as you get. Oh, I'm getting close. I'm getting close, peeps. That should go with that. Maybe I need to take those and put them on. There we go. Got these little gnats that have made their way to my bedroom. Hate them things. I think it's because it's cold outside. And they're like, let's go invade her space. Because that can be fun. All right. Ugh. So, um, it's good to see everybody. It's good to be here. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. I took a stumble and kind of wrecked myself. And you don't even know how sorry I am that I took a stumble and wrecked myself. But only I could fall in the middle of the driveway, unloading the vehicle. My husband started to say something to me, and then my mom started to say something. And when I turned around from mom to say something to him, that was all she wrote. Honestly, I am since I need knee surgery, and I knew my knees were acting up last night. So I was trying to be very careful. But when we got back from the store, I tried to make a move too quick, and that was all she wrote. I went headfirst into my mother's car and ended up with a bruised face. Yeah, that was me. Oh, I got enough to go in. I'm going in. I'm going in. Okay. Come on. Stop it. Quit being stupid. Open big door. Come on, peeps. Somebody talk to me. I'm feeling a little desperate here. No, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not feeling the love. Okay. I that's not a true either. I don't know what to tell you. I lied to you. Um, Now I can turn my screen around. and make my walls even. There we go. Let's see if I can lose a sword now. Whoops. All right. Krilt. All right, over here. Nope, cannot pray while in combat. He got me first. I need to go after the big guy. Welcome to my minions, big guy. All right. Now, like I said before, you want to go after the big guy first because the big guy will keep calling back the little guys. And I did not bring my urns. If you have urns, you can pick up the infernal ashes and you can pick up the infernal ashes and it'll do it automatically for you. But since, oh, nice. Go subjugation. That's awesome. Okay. Start out with a good one. There I go. I recharged my prayer points. Let's come back over here. So, I try to remember to bring urns, but I forget sometimes. Welcome to my world. It happened. So, but, oh, I did not kill the big guy first. See, you kill the little guys, and the big guy calls back the little guys. So you definitely want to kill the big guy first. And let me turn on prayer because he's like kicking my butt. Oh, it's the poison. Darn, I forgot the anti-poison. Come on. He drops food more often than the others, I believe. I think. It seems like, anyway. But you need it with the poison. So, if you haven't watched... Hi, Notebook! Good to see you back. Welcome back. Oh, heart thingies. You just made my night, to be honest. Check it out. I got bruises all over me. In case you missed it, I fell last night. That's why I wasn't on last night. I fell. And I actually had an argument with my mother's car. I seen her tail light coming up at me. I turned around too quick, and remember I said I need knee surgery on both knees? Well, my knee gave out, and I went down and punched her car with my face. And Mom's like, you want me to take you to the hospital? I'll take you to the hospital and you can tell him that John punched you. That's my husband's name. You can tell him that John hit you. And I'm like, as fun as that sounds, I'd probably better not. But yeah, I'm a klutz. So I wasn't on last night, but I'm going to try to make it so that I'm on more often. I was in too much pain. I'm still in pain, but I had to get on and see my frenzies. You're now a frenzy. So, and if you missed it, my first drop was gloves, no boots of subjugation. So I'm kind of a little excited. I'm having a good night so far. I don't know how long I can stay on because, I am hurting, but I'm going to try to be on for a little while. I am so glad you could join me tonight. Um, I don't know if you stream, but I'm going to try to watch one of yours if you do, and try to learn something. And I was talking about my last stream so much. My mom kind of got sick of listening to it. Like she had to take me out yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, mom, you should have seen my stream." And I was like, "You would have gotten a big kick over it," and blah blah blah. And she's like, "Okay." So, well, good. I'm gonna go back and watch some of your old streams if there's any on there, and you know, learn from the pros. But yeah, it's been a fun and active. Sometimes life gets in the way, and I don't get a stream as much as I should. But you know, patience and normality should take care of that. Um. Anyway. Oh, really? I'm not sure what VODs is, but I'm betting it has to do like video something. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Believe it or not. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot to be told that I'm doing well from somebody that, that streams regularly. Ah, trying to save mine on YouTube because one of my daughters only watches on YouTube. And she's like, Mom, you need to put them on YouTube also. And I'm like, what the heck? So, yeah. Oh my goodness. They're giving me too much stuff. Okay. Now, loot, eat. Come on, eat. But anytime I can learn something is good. So I appreciate all your knowledge and sharing with me. And I appreciate you coming back to watch me and encourage because that means a ton. You really need not necessarily a fan base, but at least friends to come back and tell you what you can do better, what you're doing wrong, and I want that key and all that other stuff. So, you can't do it all yourself. So learn from the best or there. Now I'm getting that key. I don't have my glasses, so no. You're nah. Yeah, I'm speechless. That's my problem. I'm speechless for like the first time in my life. You made me speechless. Uh, I think we need to record that because my mother will never believe that I am speechless. Like for reals. She will be like, nah, I'm not buying it. You're never speechless. You've always got something to say. But no, my viewers are the best. People like Notebook and Silent Echo and people like that. They're the best. You can't put a price on something like that. That's just a great human right there. I'm just saying. So that's my story, and I'm stuck to it. But I like my peeps, and now you're my peeps. Ooh, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Woo! Sorry, can't sing, but I'm gonna sing like nobody's watching. I just won't record it for you. I'll do you a favor and not record it. You guys encourage me to keep this up. You guys are such an encouragement. All you people out there and watch Streamland. Oh, you guys are just wonderful. There is no price I can put on that. Epic to the next degree. You've got to be chill to keep up with me. I mean, let's face it, I'm not the easiest person to keep up with. And I know it. Um, but I'm trying to keep like everything going and pick up my ashes, and you're in bed with me, so welcome to my bed. Um, yeah, my husband's out watching TV, and I was like, "Are you going to bed anytime soon?" And he's like, "No." And since there's only like two rooms to this house, the living room and the bedroom, then I'm like, I'm taking my people to bed. And he just looks at me and he goes, "That's not funny." Well, yeah, it is kind of. I mean, come on. If you're not going to be in there, I'm going to use it. He just has no sense of humor. What can I say? So, welcome to my bed. It's a mess, I know. I've got to go through my laundry yet, put the laundry away. We've got a friend of mine, her mother died, and up on the headboard, we've got, well, not headboard, the thing that goes over the bed. We've got chucks that her mother had, and I'm planning on getting a puppy, so I took her chucks so that when I get a puppy to train as a disability dog to help me stay more balanced and stuff, I will have chucks to put in the cage. Plus, sometimes we need it. Oh, 5 loads? I did zero because I can barely move after falling into the car. I'm still telling people that my mom hit me with her car. That's not what happened, but that's what I'm going to tell them because, I can. I just won't tell anybody that my husband hit me because, that could be true someday. He does have Parkinson's. I'm just saying. So I'm not going to start that fire, but I'll tell people that my mom hit me with her car. But some people might believe that. But somebody give me a bunch of chucks, and I'm like, yeah, I'll use them. And sometimes my husband needs them, or I might need them for different things. They're great if my grandson comes over and needs a diaper change. Throw down a chuck on the floor, and he's got a clean place to lay to get his diaper changed. Um, there's different uses for them, and I'm just going to keep them. That's what's going to happen. So, my husband's like, "You don't need to tell everybody everything." I'm like, "Why not? It's not like it's a big secret. I mean, come on. If I know it, it can't be a secret. I only keep other people's secrets, not my own." I'm just saying. Like, don't you get embarrassed? I said, dude, my sister-in-law figured out a long time ago, her family is kind of what I call fake because they'll say things behind your back, but not to your face. In our family, it was always a rule. You could only say things behind somebody's back if you would say it to their face. So if you weren't prepared to say it to their face, don't say it behind their back. And that's been my rule. And she's like, your sister has no filter. And I'm like, dang straight. I have no filter. But yeah, 5 loads of laundry? Psh, no. I did 3 loads the other day and then I called it quits. I was like, too much work. So I kind of admire that you can do 5. I don't want to, but I admire it. I don't want to do it, but I admire it. And don't worry, you are not having an earthquake. It's that you are in bed with me and I have a cheap mattress, so you are shaking when I shake, and I shake a lot. Yeah. But yeah, she told my brother, she says, your family has no filter. So, and he told me, and the next time I seen her, I was like, her name's Kim. I said, Kim, you're right. I have no filter. I have one, but it got clogged a long time ago, so everything escapes. Thank you. One of my daughters was like, Mom, you should be a comedian. I'm like, no, that's okay. I'm just saying. Go Canada. What's it they call that? Um, Canucks, I think. Go Canucks. Every time I raise my hand, I see that bruise, that huge bruise. I mean, it's like right there. And it's got a big knot in the center. And I'm like, every time I raise my arm, I'm like, ooh, that looks bad. That's kind of cool. And then I poke it and I'm like, ow, stop doing that. Ow, stop. See, Vancouver Canucks. I knew it. I knew it. Go me. Go me. I have found that I love hockey. My brother took me to a hockey game one year for his birthday. For his birthday, he took me to a hockey game. And I was like, yo, buddy, I'm all over that. So then we started doing it traditionally, and then COVID broke out. But I love hockey. The only problem is there's not enough boxing there. I'm just saying. But no, I'm kidding. I just. That's it. So, okay, I will definitely watch it. You will be my first on Twitch. Like, I've encouraged people to whisper, if they have suggestions or hints or anything, and you will be my first whisper. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So you will be my first. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I watch. I think Tim Allen is such a clean, hilarious, and I watch him over and over again. Ooh, right? You're going to be my first. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You just wait till I tell my daughter that I had my first Twitch on Twitch. That's going to be great. She's supposed to help me. She was supposed to help me with the layout, but that's the day I fell and I didn't get the layout for my channels done. But yay, go you. But she tomorrow we're supposed to do the layout, so I'm going to try to get up early enough to do the layout before my morning twitch. If I get to do a morning twitch, I may remove Friday mornings, although I do have good success on Friday mornings. But as springtime comes along, we'll be outside and doing planting and stuff like that. You don't have to watch those. Those will be boring. Those will be like yawn fests. But I truly look forward to springtime. I look forward to a time when I can get my farm. I want a farm. And I want a farm that people can come visit. That it has extra housing set up and they can come visit. And I'm American. Right now I'm American. But I used to be proud to be an American, and that's a sad thing to say. Used to be. Anymore, Americans can be quite dumb. Not all of us, just some, but enough of us to give a bad name, like the politicians. Oh, my land. If everybody judged all Americans by the politicians, oh my goodness, it would be horrible. Like for reals. It would not be a good thing. Georgia is my personal hell. We moved to Georgia to be closer to his son, and we moved in with my stepson, my husband's son. I've raised him since he was 11. I got his father to pay more attention to him, but I'm the evil one. So I called Georgia hell because for me it was hell. But it was because of the family that we had to deal with down there, and I'm done with them. I'm not dealing with them anymore. I'm done with Georgia. Yeah, no. I'd rather live in Wisconsin. Oh, you have two governments? Oh my, that would be awful, horrible. I cannot get comfortable because I hurt my back when I fell yesterday. So I'm trying different positions. So you guys get a wiggle with me. Wiggle it. Just a wiggle it. But yeah, I would not want two governments. I barely want one. Government sucks. But if everybody judged Americans by the politicians, oh man, that would just be tragic. Because our politicians are so stupid at times. Well, I don't think there's a time. They don't live in reality. They've got their own little world that they live in, and they don't see reality. Oh, you don't have to take care of me. I want a dog. I'm not allowed to have, well, I'm not allowed to have a pet dog. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Um, I had to move. My back was starting to really pinch. Anyway, according to the American laws, I can have a dog, a service dog, and one of my doctors is ready to sign the papers for me to get a service dog. But I don't, since my landlord is also a friend, then I don't want to fight the battle with him over having a dog, even a service dog. So I'm trying to wait until we get a handicap accessible apartment. And with somebody that's not a friend, I will absolutely fight for my right to have a dog. But um, I should have a caretaker, at least a part-time one, but I don't really, I don't have time to fight the fight, you know, if that makes any sense. I just don't want to, I don't want to fight with people anymore. I'm old and I'm tired. My mom's got a caretaker, and my husband's 83 with Parkinson's, and he should have, but I'm his caretaker. But the past couple days, he's had to take care of me because I fell and hurt my back yesterday. So he's had to like make me bring me sandwiches and bring me something to drink and stuff like that. Hey, whatever. If he didn't like it, he shouldn't have married someone so young. So I'm not whining. It's a fact of life. And I'm not hiding any portion of my life on here. I'm not hiding any portion of my life anywhere. We take care of each other. It's not about being kind. It's about um, staying focused on marriage and love. People get married and they get married because the sex is good or something like that. Well, you know what that does when the sex wears out? I mean, come on, people. If you're getting married for the sex and then there comes a time when there's no more sex, then you you are done for. Your marriage is over. And I told him I went through a divorce once, and I told my husband when we got married, when we got together, actually he paid for my divorce from my first husband because I couldn't afford it. And um so um when we got married, I was like, I've been through a divorce. It wasn't ugly, but the marriage was. And if we ever, don't want to be married anymore, I'm sorry, but I gotta kill you. There's no two ways around it. I'm gonna have to. And yeah, well, I married my youngest daughter's father, and I were married, but I found out like the day after we were married, he somebody called me. No, 2 days after we were married, somebody called me and was like, um, you need, if you can, you need to get down here now, right? You need to get here now because he's screwing so and so in the parking lot. And I'm like, what? And he wouldn't let me drive. Like, we had one car, and he wouldn't help me get my license. He promised he would, but then he didn't. And this is my youngest daughter's father. And he didn't, so he wouldn't let me drive, and there was no way I could prove or disprove. So one day he thought I was at mom's, and I showed up at the house a little late, and I walk in, and he's in bed with another woman. And I'm like, she looks up and she goes, "What is she doing here?" And he says, "Oh, did I forget to tell you I was married?" I was like, "That's a big forget, dude." And yeah, so that was the end of that. It was great. And I love retelling that story, right? Because I can. I'm going to get out of here and go to war's retreat. So yeah, he forgot to tell his girlfriend, his new conquest, that he was married And so, yeah, so I left him, and my husband now paid for my divorce then. And that was 33 years ago. The day he didn't, and then he didn't even bother to show up in court for the divorce. But my my husband now, as soon as like I got the paper in the mail saying that the divorce was final, and it had a stamp on it from a week before, blah blah blah. And so as soon as we got that paper in the mail, we took it to the courthouse, got our license, called the preacher, and next day we met the preacher in his office and we're married. Now, how epic is that? I mean, that's kind of awesome that he would pay for my divorce and then it um be married the next day, and he raised both my daughters as his. Actually, his son was a real douchebag, so he raised the girls better than his son because his son took more after his mother. He was not a very nice person. Um, it was exciting or whatever. And I have never regretted my decision to marry him. He's just that sweet a person. I do regret, trying to raise a stepson as, family, but it is what it is. Um, Only because the stepson is a douchebag. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. There's no reason to rush being married. Um, Hopefully you find somebody, but if you don't, then don't forget to laugh and love anyway. That does not surprise me. My oldest daughter, um, lives with a guy that she met on Runescape, and as long as he's good to her and takes care of her, I'm fine with it. The minute he's like not good to her, doesn't take care of her, doesn't take care of my granddaughter, his ass is had. I mean, his bum is had. Oh no, you don't need that. Oh man, you don't need somebody to put you down. But the world does that enough. You need somebody that builds you up. And you don't, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But you do not want to live with somebody that their purpose is to drag you down to their level. I would say you're a survivor. And oh, yes, very much. You're as much a survivor as I am a cancer survivor. Actually, I survived abuse too. So you're as much a survivor as I am, but, or more, because I wouldn't do that every day. My ex husband, no, you don't need that. The world does that enough. You don't need that kind of abuse. You don't need any kind of abuse, but you don't need that. My ex husband, um, one time he come home drunk. I have a suspicion, I can't prove, but I have a suspicion that he also was dealing drugs. I can't prove it, but I heard that he cheated his supplier, and his supplier, he had to disappear for a while because his supplier was out to get him. So, yeah. But, right? That's the story with too many people. Drugs and cheating and all that is just way too common. And yeah, my ex skated jail. I don't know how, but he did. Uh he he come home drunk one night and I swear he was high too. But he raised a hand at me and started to hit me. And I picked up the scissors. He went like this and started to hit me. And I picked up the scissors that were behind me that he didn't see. And I went like this. And when he started to come at my face with his hand, the scissors got him right in the palm of his hand. And I was like, don't hit me. You go to hit me, I'm going to defend myself. I am not your whooping boy. So, yeah. I don't get, well, I don't know. I don't know. Men always want more than one. But yeah, he never tried to hit me again. But our marriage in total lasted about 9 months in total before I found him in bed with somebody. Like, actually, because I didn't feel like I could just leave him. And this is me personally. I didn't feel like, right? A man can't be a man. They're too insecure if they're beating on you or something or trying to beat on you. But I knew that he had violent tendencies because I knew some of the stories and I knew his parents. So, um, yeah, he was just a real douchebag. Oh, he did the emotional abuse too. I don't think they do the physical without the emotional. Um, really, I'm sorry, but you came back stronger than ever and found a decent person, decent guy to be with. So he kind of did you a favor if you look at, or you did yourself a favor, one, by making yourself stronger because of him, and two, by getting out of there. Um, oh, the abuse of an infant is just, or a child is, to me, that's worse because they can't defend themselves. My ex would take our, my daughter at the time she was 2, and she was between 18 months and 2. He would take her and put her in a room and block me from getting to her. If she was crying or something, he would put her in a room by herself, like when he was being mean and she started crying, and then block me from getting to her. And so I couldn't get to her. And yeah, it was that kind of a relationship. So, um, oh, over here. Yeah, my grandmother was very abused, and I learned from the stories of her about abuse and whatnot. So, yeah, exactly. They'll abuse the kids. My ex husband did that. Uh oh. Some things I didn't put in the bank. My ex husband did that, abused the kids emotionally. Him and I had a daughter together. Um, and I, I wanted to put her, or I wanted to, There was a story behind that. Hmm. But oh, she was an infant, and it was February, and we had a really bad winter storm. She was born during a partial blizzard here in Ohio. And, mm, right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I totally get it. I understand that wanting to give up completely, but you can't. You got to keep going for your kids. Oh, I did not want to do. Okay, I didn't. Oh, now I do. But um, right, your kiddos need you. Absolutely. But my he refused to buy any clothes, any necessities, no walker, no crib, anything for the baby. Brand new baby. And she had nowhere to lay her head. She had to buy a car seat because that was the law. But everything else, my parents provided a baby swing. My parents provided a um ca- a well, I put her in the crib with the other one. But my parents provided everything because he provided nothing. My dad bought the baby her first coat because my ex would not. So whatever. I'm just like I when I was done with him, I was done with him. There's no two ways about it. I was not gonna go back. I was not gonna tolerate it. He could like kiss my yeah, never mind. What was it that one character said? Kiss my grits. Yeah, because I was done with him. But I found a happy place, and my happy place, well, my happy place was my kids and my animals. I've had many different kinds of animals. But now my happy place during my dad's incidents became Runescape. And Z helped me through some issues with my dad's stuff that we went through with him when he had a brain injury. But now my happy place is trying to trying to earn enough money to get me a farm. I want a farm because I love animals and I want to have sheep and goats and other stuff. Right? Kiss where the sun don't shine. Yeah, that's exactly it. Or, yeah, oftentimes I say, suck my dick. Yeah, that's right. Mom's like, I didn't even know you had one of them. I said, I do. It's on the inside. I'm hiding it from you. I, oh man, my favorite animal, well, besides um, I love chickens and I love, um, um, goats. And I want to have a place where a farm. This this is why I'm streaming. I'm going to give you a heart to heart right now. This is why I started streaming. I'm desperate to I'm learning how to stream, and I've started streaming because I'm desperate to make enough money to buy some land so that I can start a farm. Oh, I had a pit bull and he was the smartest dog I've ever had. Like, honestly, he was wonderful. Even my mother fell in love with my pit bull. And then somebody come around, I was gone one day, and somebody come around and tied a pit bull to my porch and no, dropped him off in my yard. And he was lost, so he just stayed there. I looked and looked for his owner, and I couldn't find his owner. So I kept him. Oh, I've had plenty to go in for a while. So I kept him, and I tried to find him a new home. He got along well. At that time, we had a greyhound, a pit bull, and a Rottweiler. A Rottweiler Shiba Inu mix. And he got along with my 3 dogs that we had. Oh, and somebody dropped off a Beagle mix. But he got along with my 3 dogs. Oops, sorry, peeps. My screen just started spinning. He got along with my 3 dogs, but I didn't want 4 dogs. So because of the law, there's a law against pit bulls where you are. I'm sorry. So anyway, he Dobermans kind of scared me for a while because at the time when my kids were growing up in the 80s and 90s, they were like, you heard all these attacks on people. And so I was afraid of Dobermans, but any animal will turn on their owner if they are beaten and abused, just like any person will turn on their owner or turn on their spouse or whatever if they are beaten or abused. Right? It's how you train them. But my pit bull, or this other pit bull, he was a big, sturdy pit bull, like what you think and he had a prettiest brindle coat. And even though he got along well with the family and everything, I did not want to take care of 4 dogs. So I talked my brother into letting me give him to my niece for Christmas one year. And this dog is still alive. I'm still one of his favorite people. It's been 12 years, and he is very old and he's getting a little senile, but he is still so gentle, so loving. And my niece just got married and moved on the other side of the country to California. Yeah, he was a pit XL. He was sturdy. Like he had muscles he was big, and he was bigger than my Shiba Inu actually. But he was like the most gentle dog I could ever have hoped for reals. I named him Samson because he was so big. Samson from the Bible. So I named him Samson and called him Sammy. It got shortened to Sammy. But when my niece left our house and went home after our Christmas meal, he laid by the door and cried. And it just broke my heart. And I was like, look, you've got to let her have him because this dog loves her so much. And my brother conceded. He let me give him to her for Christmas. And it was the best thing ever, I thought. And Samson has, yes, Shiba Inu is a, what was that dog? Hitachi. I think it was Hitachi was a dog in um, Japan that they there was a, I think Hitachi was a Shiba Inu, and they had the tail that curls up and lays on their back, and they have like 3 layers of coats because of its cool. And yes, it's a sad movie, but it's a good movie. Like, totally worth it, right? And the town kind of adopted the dog because of that. So, but the town loved the dog so much that they gave the dog a um you know what? I don't need that. They gave the dog, come on, bury it. They gave the dog a statue. So it's a sad movie, but it's a really good movie. All right, come on. I need to go pick up the sharks. But yeah, I love Shiba Inus. I love Shiba Inus are a one-person dog. Like, they will attach themselves to one person, and that is all she wrote. That's it. But they are a very faithful dog too. I loved my doggie, and my doggie loved me. We went on a cruise. My husband and I went on a cruise for our 20th anniversary 13 years ago, and my dog like moped the 10 days that I was gone. I had my daughter, who my dog knew from, you know, from being from a puppyhood, stay with my dog, and she still sat there and moped. And they said it was like a week that she went without eating, and she just, it was a little sad, but it made me feel a little good because I knew then and there that my dog was my dog. You know, there ain't anybody gonna take his dog away from me. She's mine. And it was good. I rather enjoyed having her as my dog. I'm not ashamed to say that I loved that dog, and I cried when I had to put her to sleep. She had decaying hips, and I have video from when she was a young, or when right before we put her to sleep. I took video of her trying to stand up and go get a drink of water. She cried like there were tears coming down her face, and she whined when she stood up, and she whined when she walked, and but she wouldn't stop. She would keep coming to me and sitting by me, and that dog was that dog was beautiful. Like, not so much in a pretty way, but she was my heart. And I do not have my phone in here. If I had my phone in here, I would totally hold up a picture of her. I went and got, anybody heard of the 5D diamond paintings? Because I went and ordered a special 5D diamond painting, a big one. It was 17 by 20 or something like that. It was a big one. Don't cry. She was beautiful. She was a beautiful dog. I started her out where from puppyhood, she would go with me places. Like I would put her at that time we had a van. I would put her in the van and take her with me. And she was just wonderful. And, but, no, dummy, do this one first. But um, she would always be by my side. I would be at the computer and she'd be on my feet. I would be on my bed and until she couldn't jump up anymore, she would be on my bed with me. It's just the way it was. And I loved her so much that I took video of her and then took it into the vet's office and I said, this is what she is going through. And they checked her over and said, yeah, she's got so many health issues. She's not going to make it much longer anyway. Said the quality of her life has gone down. And I said, I can't have that. It's time. So, oh, excuse me while I stretch my leg a different way. Sorry. I hope you didn't see anything. If you did, sorry. Report me, whatever. But anyway, this dog, I've never had a dog that touched my heart as much as this dog did. And I would have kept her forever. And I pray that there's a special place in heaven for dogs like that because, yeah, it's 2:30 a.m. for me too. So, hugs, take care of yourself, sweet dreams. So take care of yourself. I look forward to seeing you soon. So, if anybody else is out there, I'm here and desperate. My only friend online has left me now. uh, I love hearing people's stories. I love it. And I love talking to y'all while I'm working on something like this because otherwise it gets a little boring. I haven't even gotten a rare drop today. That's how boring it's getting. So I will probably try to go live in the morning. Hi, Rice or Reese or whatever. It's good to see you. I am glad to have you join me tonight as I bore my way through this. I appreciate everybody that stops in, especially if they say hi and chat with me a little. And I'm about to lose notebook, so it's kind of nice to have somebody else to talk to. Oh, I don't need that. We were talking about my doggie, but we don't have to talk about my doggie. My doggie's dead. I had her put to sleep 5 years ago, and I still miss her. Like, really miss her. But I did a 5D diamond painting of her, and I will try to show it tomorrow I'll be up early I'm going to try to be up early to start again with stream, but who knows, right? I'm just like, Whatever. Come on. So, I am glad to have you join us. Well, me now, and whoever's lurking in the background. It's, I hope that you find this stream amusing at least. If you notice bruises on me, not do not be alarmed. I had a fight with my mother's car yesterday. I'm going to maintain that the car started it, even though, it didn't. And I'm going to maintain that the taillight punched me in the face, and that's why the bruises on the face. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. So, anyway, I don't be alarmed. I fell yesterday as I was trying to unload groceries out of my mom's car, and I am disabled, and I kind of bruised myself up because I fell into her car. It's kind of funny because when you fall, you don't fall slow, but when you fall, you see it as falling slow. It's like, ah, 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 ooh. So, yeah, you kind of fall in slow motion, but you're not really falling in slow motion. So, yeah, I totally got owned by a car last night. And I've been in so much pain that this is the first time I've been able to stream. So since last night, I didn't stream last night because of it. Tomorrow, I hope to go to Bandos. So stick around. Tonight, I am fighting Krill. And tomorrow, I will fight Bandos. I don't sleep much. I've had insomnia since I was a teenager. I don't know if it's like an imbalance or whatever, but I have gotten away my entire life with sleeping about, I don't know, 4 hours a night, most nights, until I get so tired that I just have to go to sleep. And once that happens, yeah, I can sleep for 12 hours and not think twice about it. But I'm up now, and I want to be up again in about 6 hours to get ready for my whatever at 10 a.m. my time. So get everything loaded on the computer, reboot, all that good stuff. I will say to anybody that wasn't here earlier that fighting krill, if you haven't done it before, does what is it? Oh, that's a sea turtle. Does he does drop more food. I feel that he drops more food than any others. 9 p.m. How can you go to bed at 9 p.m.? If I go to bed at 9 p.m., I'm up at midnight, wide awake. Oh, my land. I don't sleep that much, but when I do, man, I want to sleep. Yeah, at 9 p.m., that's like non existent to me. When I was a teenager, I would go to bed at like 2 in the morning and be up at 6 to go to school. And I was taking care of my brother all night. Like sometimes I'd be up till 4 in the morning and then up again at 6. It's just how it was. Like my mom was working. Oopsies. Doggone it. My mom was working second shift, so that's not it. So whenever she was working second shift, she would be gone till late at night, and I would have to take care of my brother because my dad didn't do too well at taking care of us kids. He was pretty selfish, honestly. So if it interfered with his time, then he didn't want anything to do with it. So sleep is something I never did much of. And I kind of got used to it as I got older. No, I don't want that. Ugh, I'm not even sure how I got the backpack thing. Hmm. Right there. That's how I got it. See, I can be smart. I can use my kidneys for it. Sorry. I'm not sorry. That's me. You don't like it? Get over me. But yeah, uh, you're not asleep at 9 p.m. It's only 3:30, 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. Of course, that's my time, not yours. Are you UK or American or none of my business? Am I here alone now? I don't want to be alone. It makes me sad or whatever. Ugh. I appreciate everybody that stops in. I appreciate my chatters. Thank you. Thank everybody for chatting. I'm going to. Oh, yay. You're still here. You get to play at work? Oh, you lucky stiff. Actually, I'm at work too. My husband's out in the living room and I'm a caretaker. I'm a klutzy caretaker, but I'm a caretaker. I went to the VA one time with him. I take him to the VA and I had bruises on me and they were like, "Did he do this to you?" I'm like, "No, shoot, I'm a klutz." I'm stronger than he is anyway at this point. He has Parkinson's. So I'm stronger than he is. So he is not going to get the better of me. Ever. No man's going to get the better of me anymore. So, yeah. But you're lucky. I don't know what kind of job you've got that they let you play games at the office or even play on Twitch. But man, oh wow, 3 monitors? I need you to come hook up my second one. Hook up my computer so that I can have like 2, 3 monitors. Yeah, buddy, that would be great. Except I don't have a fast enough computer or internet to handle it. So that would kind of suck too. It would be a great kind of suck. At least I could say I had three. Oh, you're so lucky. Enjoy it. I mean, like, really enjoy it. It would totally be worth it, honestly. I'm going to need to turn my prayer on or telly out soon. I have been at this for a while now. I told hubby that I'd only be in here about an hour and then he could go to bed. Right? I had 2 monitors when I was living with my stepson, and I came back here and I only had 1. I mean, I've got 2, but only one's hooked up. And I'm like, "Ugh, this is killing me." So, yeah, I've got 1 monitor right now, and I don't like it. So, it is what it is. I'll take the 1 monitor if that's all I can get. I mean, if that's your choice, 1 or 0, you go with the 1. You know, it's just the way it has to be. Oh man. Ooh, potions, potions. We all fall down. Come on, you can do it. I'm trying to gather up things without losing things. If you haven't watched the clip of not last night's, I was too sore last night to be on at all. If you haven't watched the clip of the night before that I set out, it's a 5-minute clip. You need to watch that. I got the Sarah sword and lost it in less than a second. It was great. I couldn't help but laugh. Yeah, it's like your golden beam shines over one of your objects. Congratulations, you got the Sarah sword. Oh dear, you're dead. And I'm like, no. I'm like, that is like the most epic fail. Wow. Wow. I tried playing WoW. I could not get into WoW. Although, if I'm going to try to make some extra money by doing games, I may get back into WoW. I'm just saying. Blizzard has taken a hit because it's come out that they hadn't paid their people what they're worth or something. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into it, but they've taken a hit, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm not going to judge or anything, but I'm not going to take. I'm not going to. Yeah, there's other games I can play. So I've been playing um Bathsheba. I love Bathsheba products. Fallout. If I had my choice, I would have Fallout like I would be playing Fallout 24/7. And I have played Fallout 24/7. I I love Fallout. So eventually I'm going to be streaming Fallout also. Just so that y'all know. Yeah, that's so true. It is kind of standard in the industry. Uh it's not Bathsheba, it's Bethesda. Bethesda, not Bathsheba, Bethesda. Fallout. Bethesda games, the Fallout series, stuff like that, they are also guilty of not paying, I guess, accused of being guilty of not paying, I should say, because I don't know. It's never been proven in court yet. But, um, right? Like I'm talking on stream and doing this. I was talking on stream and writing something down and lost my Sarah sword though. So, yeah, gain and lost. So, yeah, but it is chill. And yeah, I do a lot of PVM on RuneScape, but I also like the Fallout games and do a lot of PVM on them too. Um, but I had a friend, her name is Dot, and She told me that she is no good at bossing. So I'm doing all the God Wars 1 bosses to show her that anybody can do them, especially if they have necromancy. That's why I'm doing the boring stuff right now. Well, I wouldn't say boring, but stuff I'd never do before they changed it to where I don't lose my crap. Because I don't want to work hard to get something, pay 10, 20 mil to get it, and then turn around and lose it in the same sentence. I don't want to take a chance on getting a rare drop and then, um, you know, being killed and losing that too. Like now, I didn't care if I lost Sarah's sword because, you know, I did, but I didn't. I'm not going to sweat it. But yeah, I put on there it's most epic fail ever. Get it and lose it the quickest ever. So, and I keep forgetting that I've got my Excalibur, so there goes that. There you go. AFK Iron Man or AFK archaeology. Archaeology is great for AFKing. Awesome. Like honestly, there's there's nothing like it. Archaeology, mining. I don't like mining as much because you got to keep an eye on it and re-click and all this other stuff. I liked it a lot better before when you clicked once and then you kept doing it and you know, kind of in between old school and this one. Because old school, you had to keep doing it over and over. You had to click forever and a day. But yeah, I I kind of liked archaeology just because I could AFK it. I could do it and then go take care of laundry or dishes or change the bedding or whatever needed to be done. Um, it was great for that. But you, well, archaeology is one of the easiest to get. The easiest to get. It's also one of the most boring to get 99 on. But 30 minutes left in this instance. Um, it's one of the most boring, but it is one of the easiest to get 99 in. Um, actually, I loved doing thieving, and I still love thieving. Like I did thieving, got 200 mil thieving before 200 mil thieving was a big thing. Like, you know, before it was a common thing. Now it's just like everybody's got 200 mil everything. Well, not quite. The only 200 mil I have is thieving. And I'm not ashamed of it. At least I have it. And yeah, I did 200 mil thieving before Prisk came out. So before it was easy. Oh, well, you should be like, you know, 200 mil everything if you've been there 3 years, 3 months. I'm sorry, 3 months. You know, my account is like 20 years old, so I should have 200 mil everything. I don't. I should. I'm not going to, but I should. 200 mil, everybody's got them now. 99s, they're common now. But good luck to you. Um, what skill do you like best? Do you like bossing? Do you like um mining best? I had a friend that's really big into mining. Have a friend. He recently got married. Well, about a year ago, got married, so he's still in the newlywed phase and doesn't play as much. I haven't seen him on for months. But Which 99 do you have and what skill do you like best? I had to set up a poll. What skill do you like best? And do you have any 99s and in which skills? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Come on, quit dancing around him and kill him. Yes, I yell at my character. My husband's like, who are you yelling at? And I'm like, myself. She's stupid. I can't help it. I need to turn on prayer because I'm out of food. Finally. Finally out of food. But I really enjoy oh, I have some food left. Beating up other monsters. Beating up monsters. Slayer? Yes, I like Slayer. That's awesome. Thieving is my favorite skill, but Slayer, yeah. But I had a friend that's like, I can't boss. I don't know how to boss. And I'm like, you know what? I will go and show you how to boss. I will do God Wars Dungeons 1, and you watch them on stream whenever you get an opportunity. So that's why I've been streaming each of the God Wars Dungeons. I want to spend a little time streaming for her sake, and so that she knows what to expect, what I take. And I'm not even good at this. So if I can do it and I'm not good at it, I know other people can do it. And I hope to encourage other people to do it. Now, I wouldn't try to do it on an Iron Man yet because, well, I would at my account. But back when I started, there was no such thing as Iron Man. There was just pures and not. So, but yeah, I wanted to show her that going to God Wars Dungeon and doing bosses is no big deal. So that's why I started doing one boss at a time so that she can pick which boss to go to, which boss she likes to see, and go from there. And I know other people have setups where they can go for days, years, months, whatever, on at a certain boss. I don't have that set up. I don't know how to set it up. So I'm just doing what I do. And when I get done with it, I'm done. Right? I wanted to make an Iron Man, but to on my second account, but I didn't. A friend of mine was like, "No, let's do this all over together," and I'm like, "Okay." And then she went and did it without me, did stuff without me, and I'm like, "Well, what's the point?" So I let my other account. I still keep membership going, but I don't I don't play on it very much. And instead of being snoozer, she is drowsy because I figured that fit. I figured that totally fit with my what I've got on this one, and I'm not giving up my name Snoozer for anybody. I worked hard to get this name, and I'm not giving it up. See? Someone else just got in my clan just got 120 necromancy. I'm like, yep, whatever. So, but she got bored on her main. She had like a completion escape and all that. She's like, I've done everything to get the completion escape, so I'm bored. So we started, you know, a second account, and she's like, I don't want to do an Iron Man. And I'm like, fine, we won't. Right? That's what happened with Pink. She got did all of her goals, and then she was like, I'm bored. Let's start another account. And I'm like, but I still have a lot to do. And she's like, start one with me. Come play with me. So, yeah. Hey, I just got a gown of subjugation. Nice. I got the boots earlier. So, I'll take it. I'll take it without complaining. You know what? I'm bored. I hate to do this to you, but I think after this kill, I am going to go out and sit on my recliner and stretch out my back a little bit and see if I can loosen up some of my muscles. Um, I fell, in case you missed it, I fell. I've got bruises all over my body. And so I need to go stretch out and take care of myself. I have been on here for a couple hours now, so uh, you have 3 bill XP on your legacy only account, 3 bill XP on your main, and an ult with 200 mil Slayer. Oh my land! Oh my land! You have way too many accounts. I'm just saying. That's awesome. You must really like Slayer. Like a lot. Can't say I like it that much. Come on, pick it up. Let's go. So I'm going to get out of here. Come on, I teleported out. Um, you got to do my Slayer because my Slayer. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, it's rolled off. I finally got 120. Finally got 120. But here we go. It's down here. No, I don't. I have 105 Slayer. I only have 105 Slayer. So, yeah, you have a lot of spare time at work. You must have a lot of spare time. Be thankful work lets you do that. I can't imagine any place around here that would let you um, have all that time at work to play. Like, you would have to work for yourself in order to play a game while you work, I think. I'm pretty sure. Now, it might be different in other places, but around here, next time I log on, I will probably try to do Bandos, but I'm going to try to be back on at 10 o'clock my time, which is in 7 hours. I was looking at the clock over on the wall. Yeah, 7 hours. Um, I wish you luck and happiness, and I wish you a very wonderful, blessed day. Take care of yourself, take care of those you love, and peace. Thank you for watching. And snoozer out.